Join me in painting these three beautiful hens using watercolor. Widows to life. I start by drawing a simple D shape using a very light value of yellow ochre and I fill it with the same color. Here the angle of that shape is important. So tilt the shape slightly while drawing so it feels like the hen is looking down at the ground. Now I use burnt sienna to paint the tail. At this point I realize I forgot to include the head, so I extend the D shape to turn it like letter P. Then I curve that extension near the neck area as you see in the video. I also add a stroke along the side of the hen and at the top. The top part is mostly like a straight line and with a slight curve you can see the whole structure looks more natural. Now I'm adding a medium value of burnt sienna, that is I'm painting the head and the body, and at the top I soften the edge so it blends, that medium value blends with light value that we placed earlier. Then using ultramarine, I add the darkest parts on the hen. You can see I do not paint any solid strokes here. Instead, I place small dots into the damp surface so they spread slightly and create more natural texture that suggests feathers. Next, with a light value of yellow ochre, I paint the feet and the beak of the hen. Then using cadmium red, I paint the comb and the wattle, and that's it, the first hen is finished. Now for the second hen, I start again with a simple base shape. It is close to a D shape, but this time the curve pushes slightly more outward as you see in the video. I paint this with a light value of burnt sienna. For the neck, the lower part of the neck has a sharper turn, but for the top part, the curve is more gradual, but it still curves as you see in the video. And I just extend this shape forward to form the head of the hen. Next, I use a medium value of burnt sienna to paint the tail and the body. Next, I use burnt umber and you can see that I place small dots into the wet surface so they spread slightly and suggest the feather texture. Now at the top I blend this burnt umber with the lighter value of burnt sienna that we applied earlier so that there is smooth transition. Then using ultramarine I add the darkest parts on the hen. With a light value of yellow ochre, I paint the feet and the beak of the hen, and with cadmium red, I paint the comb and the wattle of the hen. Next, we move on to the third hen, which is behind the second one. Here the D shape is slightly hidden behind the second hen. I paint this shape using a light value of burnt umber. Now I extend that shape to form the neck as you see in the video. And I add a small triangle shape to suggest the back of the hen. Next, using a darker value of burnt umber, I paint the tail and the dark areas on its body. Then with ultramarine, I add the darkest part of this hen. At last, with a lighter value of yellow ochre, I paint the feet and the beak of the third hen. Then with cadmium red, I paint the comb and the wattle of the hen. The final step is to add shadows under the hen so it looks grounded. For that, I first apply a light value of ultramarine and I soften the edges so there are no hard edges. And then using a medium value of ultramarine, I apply just under the hen, and that's it. We have completed painting the shadows by repeating the same process for all the hen. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more watercolor painting content. See you in another video. Until then, take care and bye bye from Prema.